At 34, Ethan Cruz lived in a room barely big enough to turn around in. One bed, one desk, one small window that stared out at a solid concrete wall. There was a time when his life felt wide open. In college, Ethan was the guy everyone believed in. His professors would tell him, "You're going places, Ethan." His friends would say, "You're just different from the rest of us." But somewhere along the way, life didn't dramatically collapse. It just shrunk. It wasn't a sudden event. It happened little by little, almost without him noticing. He took a temporary job that somehow became permanent. He kept pushing his dreams off until next year, and then the year after that. He learned to stay quiet in meetings instead of speaking up. He chose comfort over courage, telling himself it was just for now. The years passed by silently, without any grand announcement. One evening, while cleaning out his tiny desk, Ethan stumbled upon an old, forgotten notebook. He opened it, and the familiar scrawl of his younger self stared back at him. Inside were handwritten goals from when he was 20. Start my own business, travel the world, make something that actually matters. He let out a short, bitter laugh. Not because it was funny, but because it hurt so much. Just then, the power in his building went out, plunging his small room into complete darkness. In the sudden silence, his phone buzzed, its screen lighting up the space around him. A message from an unknown number. It read, "You don't have much time left to choose." Ethan stared at the screen, his heart starting to pound against his ribs. Before he could even think about replying, another message flashed. "Tomorrow, everything changes." And then, just as quickly, the phone screen went black. Dead. Ethan sat there in the suffocating darkness, the only sound his own ragged breathing. Choose what? And how could a total stranger possibly know that he felt his life was already running out? The next morning, Ethan woke up with a strange sense of dread. He glanced towards his desk, and his breath caught in his throat. Sitting there, in the first light of dawn, was something that should not exist. Thanks for watching. If you want to know what Ethan found, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next part of the story. See you in the next one.